Turnovers are tearing apart the Washington Commanders, and the Chicago Bears are pouncing with a 13-7 halftime lead in this Monday Night Football showdown. If you're tuning into the game between the Bears and the Commanders, you might feel like you're watching a roller coaster of mistakes and missed opportunities. The Commanders, in particular, are making life incredibly difficult for themselves in the first half. They've turned the ball over twice, missed a crucial field goal attempt, and only managed to score a touchdown on their fourth possession. It's the kind of self-sabotage that can flip a game's momentum in an instant, leaving fans on the edge of their seats. But here's where it gets controversial. Is this a sign of poor execution from the Commanders' side, or could it be chalked up to the Bears' aggressive defense? Let's dive into the details and see what really unfolded.
Starting with those turnovers, they were game changers. On one key play, Jaquan Brisker snagged an interception from Jayden Daniels, marking the first pick of the season for the rookie quarterback. Imagine Daniels trying to push the ball downfield, only to have Brisker read it perfectly and leap in for the steal. Then, in another possession, Montez Sweat ripped the ball from Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt's hands, with Kyler Gordon swooping in to recover the fumble. For beginners in football, a turnover like this means the opposing team gets the ball back, often in great field position, and it can completely shift the energy of the game. The Bears capitalized immediately, turning those mistakes into drives that covered 36 yards for a field goal and 35 yards for a touchdown. It's like handing your opponent a free ticket to the end zone, and Chicago didn't hesitate to cash it in.
The Commanders had a golden opportunity to claw back into the game just before halftime, with only 1:14 left on the clock. They lined up for a 50-yard field goal attempt by Matt Gay, but it clanged off the left upright, keeping the Bears' lead intact. This is the part most people miss. Field goals, especially from that distance, can be tricky due to factors like wind, pressure, and kicker form. Missing one here meant the score stayed at 13-7. Giving the Bears a psychological boost heading into the locker room. For those new to the sport, think of it as a high-stakes free throw in basketball, and when it rims out, the momentum stays with the other team. Statistically, the Bears are dominating the yardage battle, outgaining the Commanders 163 yards to 120. On offense, Chicago's Caleb Williams is showing poise for a rookie, completing 10 of 17 passes for 85 yards. And even scrambling in for a 1-yard touchdown run. That's a great example of dual-threat quarterbacks who can extend plays with their legs, adding another layer to the Bears' attack. Running back DeAndre Swift is powering through with 7 carries for 54 yards, while wide receiver DJ Moore is hauling in 3 catches for 42 yards, demonstrating how the Bears are spreading the ball around effectively. Their kicker, Jake Moody, stepping in for the injured Cairo Santos, nailed impressive field goals from 47 and 48 yards, proving reliability under pressure. For the Commanders, Jayden Daniels is putting up respectable numbers, 10 completions out of 11 attempts for 74 yards, including a touchdown pass. But that interception is a glaring blemish. Wide receiver Chris Moore caught 3 passes for 46 yards, with a highlight 22-yard touchdown reception. And running back Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt contributed 8 carries for 30 yards, but the team's overall output is being hampered by those turnovers. And this is where it gets thought-provoking. Daniel's stats look solid on paper, but that early season interception might spark debates about his readiness. Is he a future star who's still learning? Or does this highlight weaknesses in his game that could cost them later? Some fans might argue the Bears' defense is simply elite, turning potential drives into disasters. What about you? Do you think the Commanders can bounce back in the second half? Or is Chicago's lead too comfortable? Share your thoughts in the comments. Agree, disagree, or weigh in on the bigger questions about player development in the NFL.